In this video, you're going to learn how to skyrocket your distance in seconds with this very simple swing tip. Let's get into it. So to skyrocket your distance in seconds, what you want is to consistently deliver the club into the back of the ball first, every single time in the most efficient way possible. The best way I know how to do that is to keep everything connected in your swing. So I'm going to talk about how to keep everything connected in your swing to strike the ball first. Because once you're connected and you know that feeling of staying connected and hitting the ball first efficiently, and you have that consistency, then you can start swinging faster and faster and faster once you feel like you have that consistency, because you can always swing faster. It's just if you are going to hit the ball solid the way that you want to hit the ball. So how are we going to keep everything connected in the swing? Here's what I would recommend to focus on in your swing to skyrocket your distance. And it all has to do with how you're setting up to the ball. So what I don't want you to do is to just hang your arms straight down and just grab the club and drop the club. That is going to be very hard for you to keep everything connected in the swing. You can see my elbows wanting to fly when I do that, or everything's going to want to rotate and I'm set up to hit a foot behind the ball because the club's falling behind me. We want to stay in balance, keeping everything connected. And so how we're going to do that is focus on the natural motion of your body. So if you just swing your arm around you with a focus on hitting past the ball, back and around you, swing around you with your lead arm, you'll notice as you're going back and to impact, this arm isn't hanging straight down. It's actually in this orientation. It's more rotated this way, in the forearm this way. That is in power. And you're in balance, you're in control, because we want to maintain control. We don't want to get all out of control, because then hitting the ball solid becomes a very, very hard thing to do. Same thing with this other arm, trail arm. We don't want to just reach like this, because we're going to reach and get this flailing elbow, or we're going to have to, if we decide to rotate, it's going to get stuck behind us. So what we want to do to stay in control is tuck this elbow and let the forearm come over. And you'll see this elbow wants to stay tucked in the whole swing, and then come right back down to the ball. Back and down. So when you combine these two positions, you'll notice, wow, my elbows are closer together than they normally are. And then same thing, focus on keeping this arm straight, this arm, the trail arm working around you, and you're in control. Back and down. And back around, back and down. And so once you feel like you're in control of the club, back and through, focusing on this position of the arms, back and down, point A, point B, then you can start trying to swing the club faster. So you focus on this position, back and down. And you can see, heard it, that's solid contact right there. It's because I stayed in control during the swing. Back and down. Staying in control, keeping these elbows close together, this arm straight, and the positions we've talked about. And you can get up to the ball and just focus on swinging your arms around you. And you can see the club just wants to run to the ball if you set up for that to happen. And you'll see you'll get to a perfect top of the backswing position. This nice unit. This arm straight, this arm tucked in, the elbows are close together. So it's very easy to swing down and hit in front of the ball. Back and down. And so when you're swinging your body as well, you are also focusing on this position, keeping that connection going. And when you focus on that connection, good things are going to happen in the swing. Let's take a rip at one. Cream that one. Let's hit another. Focusing on that connection. So I've got this connection of the arms, keeping that connection back and through. And so then I'm going to set up for that connection, and then I'm just going to focus on keeping that connection throughout the swing. And the club wants to run into the ball consistently. And then you can actually swing faster. Because you have this connection, you can swing faster and faster and still be consistent. So I've got a 7-iron here, and so I'm gonna really try to take a rip at this one. So let's see. And I still hit the ball solid. Let's go even faster. Let's go full Bryson DeChambeau mode. That was my best shot yet. That was the purest of pures right there. That was fun. So you know what that means, I gotta hit another. Same thing, pure. Let's hit another. Waiting on a bad shot. That was actually somehow more pure than the previous two. And it all is from this connection of the elbows and keeping that connection in the swing. Oh my gosh, I can't hit a bad shot. Wait a second. I'll hit a bad shot for y'all. I promise. That was pure, but maybe ever so slightly not than like the previous 4. But as you can see, you can just get up to the ball, focus on keeping that connection in the swing, and the club will just start running into the ball, and golf will start to get very, very fun if you start creaming the ball like that. I teach the single plane swing method, as I believe it is the easiest method to hit quality golf shots, and it is what I use to have fun with golf and how I'm gonna have fun with golf for the rest of my life. If you're interested in learning more about the single plane swing, I have created a free ebook and a free mini course to get started on your single plane swing journey, and the link for those is in the description of this video. If you found some helpful tips in this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as that would really help me out. And I hope the rest of your day goes well.